number 7 and 8, Torrey Caldwell. I understand that he has been released and he is in another jurisdiction, I believe, in custody as well. I have in the courtroom with me, I'm sorry, ma'am, tell me your name one more time.
Kirion Williams.
It's Kirion Williams, who is the alleged victim in the case. She is has been showing up to court for the last couple of times. She's come in person today. She wants to speak with someone in the solicitor's office regarding the bond modification as to having contact with Mr. Caldwell. I need someone to speak with her or someone to address the issue for me if that's possible. I'm in G33 today, so if there's, I don't know if you all have someone in the office that can come down and speak with her, or victim witness advocate, or something of that nature. Is that possible?
You're in courtroom G3?
G33.
33. All right, I'll reach out to the victim advocate and see who she'll send down there, someone to her.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Ms. Evans Battle. Good morning.
Right. Good morning.
Ms. Williams, someone will be down to speak with you, okay? All right, thank you. Okay, where would you all like to start today?
We go to number 5, Mr. Bell.
And who's representing Mr. Bell?
Be your honor.
Okay. Yeah, good morning, Mr. White. And this is going to be a negotiated plea.
Correct, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Bell. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, sir. Yes, good morning, Ms. Sanders Burks.
Good morning, Your Honor. Your Honor, we have for the negotiated plea, looks like 12 months probation, served 30 days in jail. Please credit the time already served. It get prorated. We're also gonna do 40 hours of community service, theft prevention class, restitution to Starship. Also stay away from Starship Enterprise located at the 5370 Old National Highway of South Fulton. And I believe he has to also do a class. I need to double check that. Does the attorney for him, do you have that? I think it's like
Theft prevention class.
okay. What about, I think I have something like, it's abbreviated VHET. Do you have that?
Yes, and that's an evaluation. We've been over
Okay.
that.
So we want to do our evaluation as well, Your Honor.
What is the restitution for?
For him taking, let's see, hold on. The items. Give me a second, Your Honor, while I try to pull up the exact amount.
Yeah. Did you have an estimated cost Mr. White, are you satisfied with that or not?
We haven't been given any number, Judge, so.
I'm also looking for it, Your Honor. It looks like it's in the amount of $246.94.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. White.
Honor, Mr. Bell says that does sound about right. So, we just ask you to accept the plea as negotiated. We would ask that you waive the first 3 months of probation fees and allows probation to terminate once he completes all of his requirements.
Mr. Bell, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 0006508, you wish to plead guilty to theft by shoplifting, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Bell. I will waive 3 months of your probation fees to help you get back on your feet. And when you complete the terms, I'll have it terminate. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you're not gonna be on probation, okay? All right, good luck to you, Mr. Bell.
I go to 9:15, Mr. Carter. Within the next 24 hours.
246.94. Also a negotiated plea.
That's correct, Your Honor. Is it Carter? All right, yep, okay.
Good morning, Mr. Carter. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You can place your hand down, sir. Yes, Ms. Sandersbergs.
Yes, Your Honor. For this case, it is a negotiated plea. He has two different counts here. For the failure to appear, we are actually going to no pros that will be sent over to the court afterwards. In addition to that, for the simple battery, he's going to do 12 months probation, serve 16 days in jail. Please credit time served, 8 weeks for the anger management, 40 hours of community service, no further contact with the victim. I feel like I'm going to butcher her name. I do apologize. Ifeanyi Okiigwe, or I think that's a actual male. I'm sorry about that. Also stay away from the Speed Auto Sales, 6563 Roosevelt Highway, Union City.
Mr. White?
Your Honor, again, we just accept the plea as negotiated. We would ask for 3 months of waiver of probation fees and allows probation to terminate once he completes all of his requirements.
Mr. Carter, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 005690C, you wish to plead guilty to simple battery. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Carter. I will waive 3 months of the probation fees to help you get on your feet. And when you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Number 15, Mr. Davis. That'd be a negotiated plea, Judge.
Thank you.
That's why, yeah, and
Good morning, Mr. Davis. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you
Yes.
swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
you guys, of course, and not myself. And,
I don't have a recommendation, Ms. Sanders. You can place your hand down, Mr. Davis. Thank you.
Your Honor, I have that this was transferred to the DA office
Right.
on
Judge,
yeah.
no, it was transferred from the DA's office to us. I do have an offer. I think it came from Ms. Evans Battle yesterday. 58 days, balance probated, FDIP, 40 hours community service, no further contact, stay away.
That's correct. The address for the stay away is 3215 Cushman Circle. No alcohol, drugs, or weapons, no firearms, and that there be a third-party transfer regarding visitation for the child.
And I discussed all that with him this morning, Judge. He informs me that the alleged victim does want to have contact. And I explained to him that unless she was on the Zoom this morning, that was not going to be the case if he accepts the offer, but that he can come back before a judge and have that offer at some later date. But other than that, we ask that you accept the plea, waive the first 3 months of probation, and ask probation to go non-reporting once it completes all of the requirements.
Did you get all that, Miss? Okay, so since we don't have it here, Ms. Grace is in the courtroom with me. Would Ms. Evans Battle, would you go through that so that she can properly get that down for me?
Yes, Your Honor. It's 12 months, serve 58 days, credit for time served, balance probated, complete the FDIP, 40 hours of community service, no further contact, stay away from the 3215 Cushman Circle, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, no firearms, third-party transfer of the child. I will say that our office did speak with the victim. She indicated that she is, well, she initially said she didn't want anything to do with the case, and wanted to dismiss. The victim advocate explained to her she didn't want him in jail was her issue. She did not want him in jail, that the offer was for him to complete probation. And she indicated that she understands and agrees with the plea offer. She also was explained about the third-party transfer for the child.
Your Honor, she's on. Ms. Walker, we can ask her personally. Clayana Walker.
Okay, let's see. Ms. Walker, if you're on the line and wish to address the court, now is your opportunity.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Can you raise your right hand for me, please, and come into frame? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, Ms. Walker, what would you like to tell the court?
Basically what Miss Mary was already saying, it was correct.
Okay, so you don't want any further contact at the present time, is that correct?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I think she made that clear, so. All right, thank you, Ms. Walker. I appreciate you being here.
Mm-hmm.
Judge,
No further contact. Okay, we have everything?
Yes.
Okay. Anything further before we proceed?
Judge, I just want to make sure Ms. Walker understood the question in any way I can ask her.
Okay. Ms. Walker? Are you still
Yes,
with me?
sir. Yes,
All
sir.
Back into frame for me. All right, so,
Walker,
Mr. White, go ahead.
I just wanted, so you do not want any contact or relationship at all with Mr. Davis, is that correct? Is that what you're saying?
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. All right, thank you, Ms. Walker. Anything further before I take the plea?
Not from defense, Judge.
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Mr. Davis, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 0008948, you wish to plead guilty to battery family violence. Is that correct?
Already, which I'm behind.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
Sorry.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Davis. Let's see, I will waive the first 3 months of probation fees to help you get on your feet. When you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Item number 16, Mr. Dean.
Yeah. So I have.
It's Ms. McLeod's case.
Courtroom two, just so you know, Ms. Chancey is on the line. I take it that we have someone who needs a Spanish interpreter, so we can make that person available whenever possible. I'd appreciate it. Good morning, Ms. Chancey. Thank you for being here this morning.
And Ms. Evans Battle, I sent you
I believe they said.
message.
Yeah, that's what the lady told me.
I'm sorry, did someone say something to me?
I sent you a chat
Okay,
regarding position 39.
all right, thank you.
Okay, let's see. Good morning, Mr. Dean. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Speak up a bit for me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Good morning, Ms. McLeod. This is your case.
Good morning, Your Honor. It is, and it's going to be a negotiated plea this morning.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Ms. Sanders Burns.
Yes, Your Honor, we have 12 months probation, 12 days served in jail. Please credit the time served, balance prorated. Please do a family violence intervention program. Also have alcohol and drugs evaluation for him. 40 hours community service, no further contact, and stay away from Miriam Bailey. Also stay away from 671 University Avenue. In addition to that, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. And that is it, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. McLeod.
Yes, Your Honor, that is our understanding of the terms of the plea. Your Honor, I'm asking the court to consider having Mr. Dean's probation go either non-reporting or be suspended once he completes all the terms.
Nothing further, Mr. Dean. It's my understanding that in case 26 CR 0000674C, you wish to plead guilty to battery. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir. That's what
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Dean. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, Mr. Dean.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Stand number 54, Mr. Watson.
What are we doing with Mr. Watson this morning, Ms. McLeod?
It's going to be a negotiated plea, Your Honor.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Watson. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please? Good morning, sir. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, sir. Yes, Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, Your Honor. The recommendation is 12 months, serve 120 days, credit for time served, balance probated, complete a 12-week anger management, no further contact with Dante Buford. no further contact with Zacchaeus Johnson, 60 hours of community service, no weapons or firearms. And there's a request for the case to be transferred, I guess, for supervision with
You guys just had
companion case.
people in your room.
Okay. Ms. McLeod?
Yes, Your Honor, that is our understanding of the terms of the plea.
Excuse me.
You have a question, Mr. Watson? I'm happy to have Ms. McLeod give you a call or your
I
client
just-
has a question, Ms. McLeod.
As far as supervision, what do that mean? As far as supervision?
It's probation because you have the other case, which could, essentially they're requesting that both probations run together.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What?
Nothing further. Mr. Watson, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 0001428, you wish to plead guilty to battery. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
As of today,
No, none at all.
Say it again for me.
I said, no, none at all.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir, she did great.
But do you know?
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and if by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Watson. Once you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
All right, you too, man.
Excuse me,
Thank
Judge,
you, Your Honor.
Morrow. Excuse me, Judge Morrow and Judge Ms. McLeod. Battles, this case 26000141, that's a totally different person. This is not his case. You're talking about run concurrent with probation. What is this case number for this other case that he has? Because this case is a totally different person. This is a
Oh.
co-defendant case.
Okay, he had told me that he had another case, so I was presuming that this was the other
The case number that she has on this counter today is not the case number with this
Okay.
person. I
It's
just want to
the,
clarify that.
My apology, there's that is the co-defendant's case, so it should be in the same courtroom as the code. I take it that that's what is meant by that. It would go not running as a concurrent case as his, but it should be transferred to that division, is my understanding.
Okay,
So-
well, I was under the impression it meant that it's probation.
Well, no,
Sure.
the case is closed now, so
Okay,
his
yes.
co-defendant case is still open.
Okay, I see.
But I know what you're saying. You're saying that both of them should have been signed to the same judge, but his case is closed now, so it's just underneath that position. But I know what you're saying. You want to be underneath the same judge, but right now, since it's closed, it's just, if he's not in compliance with probation, it's just gonna go to that particular judge to hear the
All
hearing.
right, then. Okay, then. Thank you.
Mhm, you're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, who do we have next?
I have my own feelings to mine. And then I can fight my case. I did that.
Next we go on to number
But
19, Mr.
but
Farmer.
I do want to add that. I want to add
Why y'all can't go in there? Also a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor, he's also position 21, and they're both pleased.
Is it a kind of ready to filter? I think it's about ready to filter. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Farmer. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Good morning, sir. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, Mr. Farmer. Yes, Ms. Sanders Brooks.
Yes, Your Honor, it looks like there is two different cases for the fair evasion. We're going to do 12 months probation, 60 days served in jail, credit for time served, balance prorated, alcohol and drug evaluation, stay away from the MARTA for suspensions. And then for the criminal trespass, Your Honor, we're asking for 12 months probation, 40 hours of community service, stay away from MARTA for suspension, social worker for housing, and we would like for it to run concurrent with the fair evasion.
All right, for position number 21,
Is that not the same? I think that's the same, Your Honor. If I'm not mistaken, I read out the fair evasion and the criminal trespass, but I could be.
I have an offense date on position 19 as 10/31, and an offense
Okay.
date on 21 as 2/2.
Okay.
Sentence is the same except for there's an ADET instead of a BH.
I have both of them.
Actually, never mind, that's my
They're
mistake.
both the same.
There's
yeah.
no-
It's both the same exact thing, Your Honor. For both charges.
Okay. Mr. White,
Your Honor, we asked for a 3-month waiver of fees, and as to the probation term, they put in place all of his requirements. I believe he's already spoken with a social worker, but we can have him speak with one again today.
what is his housing situation?
He doesn't have, he's homeless at this point, Judge.
Okay, so do we know how many days he's already completed?
Judge, he did 3 days on the earlier case number, and since then, he's been in. We've got 18 days credit since he came in this time. So it's either 18 or 21, depending on how the jail works. So he does have more time to do. We discussed that yesterday.
Okay. Mr. Farmer, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 006856Y, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and fair evasion. And in case 26 CR 000675Y, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and fair evasion. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yeah.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'm going to accept your plea, Mr. Farmer. I'm not going to accept it as negotiated, though. I believe that 60 days in custody for these charges is sufficient. I will require the ADET, but I'm not going to require the 40 hours of community service on either of the charges. So it will be everything except for the community service hours. I'm going to waive all of your probation fees to help you stay on your feet while you're on probation. And when you complete the ADET, I'm going to have it go to a non-reporting status. Okay? I also want him to have that social worker visit to assist him with housing, Mr. White.
We'll do, Judge.
All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Farmer.
Excuse me, Judge Morrow, can I get a clarification of the time he has to serve? I'm trying to help out Ms. Grace while she's down in the courtroom. So you got him to serve 12 months to serve 60 days on each charge?
Well, that's what was negotiated, yes.
Hold on. There you go. Each one? No, it's running.
And credit for time, sir. I just want to make sure, because he's only in jail for the cases on the counter. And the one that they added on, he's not in jail for, so he only served 7 days on that other case. And by that other case not being on there, it may be more time. Just letting you know.
which, all right,
I'm
What?
I'm just saying, Mr. White, the case he's in jail on, that's on the counter, he has already served 16 days on that case. The case that's not on the counter that y'all just did a plea on, if you're asking to serve 60 days, he's only been in jail for 7 days for that case. That's how I was just letting you know that, the time that the jail will give him, plus the 16 days he's been in there. I'm just letting you know.
okay, Judge, could we? So it's likely they may not give him credit for that, since technically this case is not holding him in jail, I guess is what you're saying. So is there any way we could just do 14 days on this one? He's still gonna do the 60-day sentence, but just to make sure that he doesn't do an additional 23 days.
Okay, so I mean, I think it was contemplated that he would do 60 days credit for time served, whatever that credit was for both these cases. So I'm gonna allow him to, however you want to figure that up, Mr. White, or however you want the court to articulate that. So just for, and I'm not understanding, because both of these cases are on the calendar, one's position 19 and one's position 21.
I think technically what they're saying though is that he got arrested on position 21, was out on bond on position 19, so technically he's not being held on that one.
I understand that. What would you like the court to do to make it,
Well, just, I mean, whatever, we can call it 30, 36 days or whatever. And then,
okay, I can't do it whatever because I have Miss Grace here. She has to put it on the paperwork. So,
well, I don't really care as long as it doesn't keep him here longer is what I'm saying. So, I mean, I know that he's got to do, I believe, 12 more days in the other case, plus he's got credit for 7 days on this case. That's 21. So, or that's 19. So we could call it 38 days, and that should time out at the same time as the other one does.
so, and that is on position 21 that you want the court to do 12 months to serve 38 days credit for time served.
No, I believe position 19, if I'm not correct, is that
It's position 19, that's correct.
Okay,
Right.
so position 19 is 38, 12 months to serve 38 days credit for time served. And position number 21 is 12 months to serve 60 days credit for time served.
correct, Judge?
Okay, we clear, Ms. Grace? All right,
Thank you.
yes.
And that's got 20 to give us.
I'm sorry, say it again for me.
The question is to Gibbons.
Okay, position 22. And that's a non-negotiated plea, Mr. White.
That's correct, Judge.
And what's not negotiated about it?
The probation judge, he doesn't feel that he can complete probation, so we're just asking for time served.
And why does he not believe that he can complete probation?
One second, please, Judge. Judge, we're gonna move on and come back to position 22.
Okay.
Number 30, 39 and 40, Mr. Manning.
I don't have an offer for Mr. Manning.
Okay, never mind, Mr. Manning. Number 41, Mr. McNorland.
So Miss Evans Battle,
I'll put it in the chat. I sent it over this morning.
okay, thank you. And tell me where we're going now, I'm sorry.
41, Mr. McNorland.
That's Miss Tucker's client. Ms. Tucker with us? Was he the gentleman at the Oconee County Jail?
He is.
Okay. Ms. Tucker, are you with me?
My apologies, Your Honor, my screen wouldn't turn on.
Okay, you're fine. Good morning. Did you have a
Good
chance to
morning.
speak with Mr. McNorrell?
No, can we be placed in a breakout so that I can speak with him now?
Okay. Who do we have assisting at the Oconee County Jail there? You're a jailer at the Oconee County Jail?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we're gonna place you all and Ms. Tucker into a breakout room. Thank you. Okay. Any of Ms. McLeod's or Mr. White's cases that we can take in courtroom 2?
So the 1 through 4, Mr. Alcantara.
Ms. Manning. All right, tell me again, I'm sorry.
1 through 4, Mr. Alcantara.
Oh, okay. Ms. McLeod, are you with me?
Absolutely.
Ms. McLeod, are you there?
$800.
Ms. Lewis, can you text Ms. McLeod for me and let her know that the court told him? Oh, yes, Ms. McLeod. We're on positions 1 through 4. Mr. Alcantara, what are we doing with him today?
Mr. Alcantara?
Positions 1 through 4,
Not her case.
ALCANTARA. Is this your case?
No,
No,
apparently.
Your Honor.
See, what happens, Judge, when they do these announcements, we get them, and then they tell us they have a conflict, and since we were out on Monday, we haven't had a chance to just look at the list today to find out that he needs a conflict attorney, so you have to appoint one.
Okay, Ms. McLeod, are you able to speak with this gentleman this morning for the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and do you have a calendar, Ms. McLeod, or?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay, so he's positions 1 through 4. So let's make him available so that Ms. McLeod can speak with him this morning, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
We should do Manning.
Okay, now we go back to 39 and 40, Mr. Manning.
Mr. Manning is gonna accept the state's offer, so we negotiate a plea.
Okay, thank you. So good morning, Mr. Manning. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Did you get the recommendation? Ms. Grace? Yes, Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, Your Honor. As to count one, it'll be 12 months. It's served 18. I'm giving him credit for the time in which he served on the failure to appear. Served 36 days, I'm sorry, giving him credit for the time he served on the failure to appear. Balance probated, $500 fine, 40 hours community service, complete the risk reduction program and alcohol drug evaluation treatment and the VIP. 12 months on count two, serve 36 days, credit for 18 days, balance probated, $300 fine, 30 hours community service, completed defensive driving or the rules of the road. I think Mr. White probably explained that to him. No further contact with Gavin Hardison. And restitution, we'd ask for 30 days to determine what the amount of restitution, if any, is. This has been a while.
Was this an automobile accident?
Yes, it was a hit and run.
Okay. Mr. White?
1 second, Judge. Judge, yes, we just asked that you waive. There's a lot for him to do here. We're gonna ask to convert the fines to 80 hours of community service. So my math says that's 150 hours total of community service. We'll have to pay for the risk reduction. We're gonna go with the defensive driving, ADET and the victim impact panel. So we'd ask to waive 4 months of probation fees and allows probation to go non-reporting once he completes all of his requirements. Additionally, we'd like to enter a NOLO on the hit and run.
Is there an objection to the NOLO, Ms. Evans Battle?
I, without my having, I would object because I haven't had the opportunity to speak with the victim in the case. So I'll just state my objection on the record.
Judge, I mean, it's allowed to use one every 5 years. If he's not qualified for it, then it will be ignored by EDS anyway. This is the only reason we want to enter NOLO is and it's an additional license suspension. He's already going to have the DUI. Additionally, if you notice, he wasn't charged with no insurance. He said he had insurance at the time. Insurance covered the other party. So I don't think the NOLO puts the other party in any harm whatsoever, prejudice.
Okay, and Ms. Washington, good morning. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning. Do you have his record for me?
Is this position 18?
It's 39, Mr. Manning.
30, okay. In Georgia, there are 19 arrest cycles. There was a 2016 NOLO plea to simple battery out of Clayton County, a 2013 misdemeanor conviction for simple battery family violence in Fulton County. There's also history out of Florida. And the history out of Florida appears to be older, from the 90s, and nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, so no driving issues.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I'll allow him to use the NOLO, Mr. White.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, nothing further. Mr. Manning, it's my understanding that in case 24 CR 001820C, you wish to plead guilty to driving under the influence of alcohol, less safe, and the NOLO to hit and run. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Say it again for me.
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, I am.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty and NOLO to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you to plead guilty and NOLO?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Manning. I will waive 3 months of your probation fees to help you get on your feet. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. I will also, for all the fines, convert all the fines to community service for you.
Are we doing this, restitution?
Judge, I'm sorry, one last thing. I did neglect to ask for a certificate of first conviction.
If he qualifies, that's fine with the court.
Thank you, Judge.
What did he add, Judge?
Certificate of first conviction.
Oh, okay.
And, okay.
And
Any-
the restitution, we going with it?
Yes, restitution is gonna be open for 30 days. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, good luck to you, Mr. Manning. And now pros of position number 40 is my understanding.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
You understand that? Yeah.
We're gonna, number 42.3, Mr. Moss.
And, Ms. Tucker, what are we doing with Mr. Moss this morning?
This will be a negotiated plea, Your Honor.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Moss. I'm Judge Eric Mario. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You can place your hand down. Yes, Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, as to count 1, 12 months served, 60 days credit for time served, balance probated, complete an 8-week anger awareness classes, no further contact with Fatina Watts. As to count 2, 12 months, 40 hours of community service, no further contact with Fatina Watts. That would run concurrent, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons while out under supervision.
And position 43 will be now
No
process.
plus, yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. White?
Oh, Your Honor, we do so
Oh, I'm sorry.
stipulate,
Ms. Tucker, yes.
we do so stipulate for the purpose of the plea. We will request that once he completes the terms, that he be allowed to go non-reporting.
Okay. Mr. Moss, it's my understanding that in case 24 CR 00686680J, you wish to plead guilty to 2 counts of simple battery. Is that correct? Speak up just a bit for me, Mr. Moss.
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty? I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Moss. When you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Right, thank you.
Okay.
Going back to number 41, Mr. Doran.
Okay, one second. What's your question, Ms. Green?
Community service from count 2, and is that anger management or anger awareness?
All right, so I have for Mr. Moss, it's 8 weeks of anger awareness. Is that correct? Or anger management?
I have 8 weeks of anger awareness as well.
Okay, so 8 weeks of anger management. What was your other question?
As the 40 hours community service.
Yes.
Request.
Okay.
Or-
All right.
Good.
Tell me again.
41, Mr. McNora.
Okay.
And Your Honor, we have an announcement on position 41. It will be a waiver.
Okay. Good morning again, Mr. McDowell. Your case will be returned to the division judge and you will get notification of your next hearing date, sir. Good luck to you.
Additionally, Your Honor, position 55 as well as position 36, those will also be waivers as well.
No, you'll be on probation.
55, Barbara Weisborn is a waiver.
Okay.
And 36, Mr. Lorenzano is also a waiver. Okay.
And number 44 and 45, Mr. Murphy.
What are we doing with Mr. Murphy this morning, Ms. Tucker?
For Mr. Murphy, I actually just reached out to the state on that position. So can we address a separate position until I hear back?
Okay, you've gotten, Ms. Evans Bell, you've got Ms. Tucker's request on 45.
I would go 11 and 12, Mr. Collins.
No, what I'm asking is,
Yes.
I don't know.
That's fine. It's for the FTA, right?
On position 44, yes. Mr.
Yes.
McDonald.
Is he waiving?
Yes.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yes, and that is still his address?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. I'll go ahead and do an all cross for that case.
Thank you.
The court, so the court is aware of the reason. It's my understanding they're waiving as far as the substantive charges go. But the failure to appear was based on his not receiving notice. It appears from the documents provided, notice was sent to the address of 2550 Teakwood Lane, Riverdale, but there was no apartment number identified on it. And so a warrant was issued based on that.
So we're speaking of Mr. Murphy,
Yes,
45,
sir.
44, and 45.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there'll be, it's my understanding, Ms. Tucker, waiver on position 45. And the on position 45, the FTA is going to be null prost.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So is this Mr. Murphy that I have before me here? Okay, so
It is.
Mr. Murphy, your case is gonna be returned to the division judge. Now that we have your correct address, you'll get notification on your next hearing date. And if this is all that was holding you, then you'll be released, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
You as well.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to number 11 and 12, Mr. Collins.
Your Honor, this is gonna be a negotiated plea.
And do you know how many,
Yes, good morning, Mr. Collins. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Say it again for me.
Judge Wood.
You can place your hand down. Thank you, sir. Ms. Sanders Burks.
Yes, Your Honor. For the willful obstruction of law enforcement charge, we're doing 12 months probation, serve 66 days in jail, credit for time served. And I believe he has done 66 days. Also do Operation 21 law and decision making course. Also a $300 fine. And for the failure to appear, Your Honor, we are going to do a no pros that will be sent over to the court.
What was the obstruction, Ms. Sanders Burks? Can you tell me, please?
Or the, okay, just give me 1 second. Your Honor.
Okay, so. That is what, man, and that is what I'm talking to you about. I'm just trying to bring you up to speed so you understand my, I'm looking at how to request. That's what I'm trying to get you to see.
Okay, let's see what happened here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
So it looks like on June 11th of last year, the officer observed a black male that matched an exact description from a BOLO he had received. When he approached the individual, he introduced himself and asked him for his name. The individual asked him what was the problem, and he informed him that he was being detained for further investigation and not giving his identity. Mr. Collins then fled on foot while knowingly and willfully refusing and obstructing to comply with his lawful commands to stop.
Okay. And he's been in custody for 66 days on just this charge?
I'm not mistaken, Your Honor, but I'm gonna double check that as
Been in
well.
jail for 70 days for the FTA, Judge.
Say it again?
Been in jail for 70 days for the FTA.
Okay, and the FTA is related to this charge though, right?
Correct. He only served 3 days originally on the original charge.
All right, so given what I've heard, Mr. White, I'm not going to require the law and decision-making class, and I'm going to waive the $300 fine. So it'll be credit 12 months to serve, 66 days, credit for time served, balance suspended.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Nothing further. Mr. Collins, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003291B, you wish to plead guilty to willful obstruction of law enforcement officers. Is that correct? Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, ma'am.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Please, yes, ma'am.
Is that a yes?
Yes, it is. It's a yes.
Okay. You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see me, Mr. Collins?
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Has anybody forced you or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
All right,
I mean, I definitely want to go to trial because.
the court sentence will be 12 months to serve, 66 days, credit for time
I was
served.
torn,
and suspended.
man, I was torn.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, this got 13 and 14, Mr. Cooper.
And I need to get, I need to get on the street so that I.
Judge, it's also a negotiated plea.
And so what I'm asking you to do is, let's get on the street, so that I get, so that. Okay, but I'm telling you why. Okay, but I'm just trying to tell you why.
Good morning, Mr. Cooper. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir?
No,
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Seriously,
So let me get for me.
Yes.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, Mr. Cooper. Ms. Sanders Burks.
Yes, Your Honor. So for the reckless conduct, we have 12 months probation, $500 fine, or 50 hours of community service, complete animal court, online course. Also give restitution to Miss Jasmine Smith. For the dog at large, we are asking for 6 months probation, a $200 fine. We are asking that it runs concurrent to count 1, the reckless conduct. For the failure to appear, we are asking for, we're doing a no pros on that, Your Honor.
Okay, what's the restitution for?
I'm looking at the report now, Your Honor. Looks like his dog actually bit someone in the leg. So the restitution is for, I believe, the medical payments, but I do have to look at one more thing.
Is there a number?
I don't have a number on the report. Do you have a number?
No.
Okay.
Judge, this
One
is
second.
4.5 years old.
I think she still had to pay for it, did she not?
If we don't have a number, we can't accept it.
It's a negotiated plea. You said yes to it. Give me 1 second, Your Honor. It's the
Can we get 30 days to get the amount from the victim? I believe the dog, if I recall, it may have actually passed away. So I would, there has been some contact with the victim in the case, so it's not an absent victim. I just don't have that information today.
I have 1 second, please, Judge.
And the dog actually bit someone, so that was the medical records.
When did you have contact with the victim last?
It was in 2025. It was in September. When this case was supposed to have been in court.
And she hasn't provided any medical records since this happened in 2021.
No, I can see the photographs. Let me go through this discovery. Let's see if it's in there.
Morning, how you doing? Got your first walk down? You said
No, I don't have it.
Okay, well, if she hasn't provided any medical bills since 2021, I'm not going to require restitution at this time.
Thank you,
Mr.
Judge.
White?
Judge, we just asked that the pleas negotiated. He is going to pay the fines to over the community service, which was his option, and we just asked to waive the first 2 months of fees so he can apply that to the fines.
Okay, so he's going to pay the fine?
That's correct, Judge. It'll be $700 total fines plus the animal courts.
Okay, I'm not going to waive any fees, but I'll have it terminate once he pays the fine.
Thank you,
All right,
Judge.
Mr. Cooper, it's my understanding that in case 22 CR 008301E, you wish to plead guilty to reckless conduct and dog at large. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept your plea as negotiated, Mr. Cooper, except for I won't require the restitution. Once you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it terminate. The sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on probation. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
All right, let's be at 37, 38, Mr. Lovelace.
This is your case, Ms. McLeod.
At this point,
Your Honor, who do we have?
This is Willie Lovelace, positions 37 and 38.
Yes, Your Honor, that is my case.
And what are we doing with Mr. Lovelace today?
Your Honor, we would like to see if we could get his bond modified to a signature bond. Mr. Lovelace tells me that he's not in a position to pay for the bond that he currently has, and he really needs to get a signature bond.
Okay, Ms. Washington, may I have the history, please?
Yes, Your Honor, there are a total of 28 arrest cycles with multi-state interaction in Tennessee. It appears that the Last arrest was in 2023 for a probation violation out of Clarkston, Georgia. There was an FTA in 2021, an additional probation violation arrest in 2021, a 2021 NOLO plea to driving without a valid license, a probation violation in 2018, a NOLO plea to giving a false name in 2018, an additional probation violation arrest in 2018, an arrest for DUI in 2017, no disposition was listed, and a probation violation in 2016. And that is all that I see within the last 10 years.
Okay, can someone tell me what the current bonds are?
Yes, Judge, the first current bond is a $1,500 good bond, $750 on each charge. That was issued by Judge Law on the SEA counter.
And what about, is that the only one that he's in under the criminal trespass?
We're talking about Lovelace, right?
Right, I have it that he has,
No, he's not in jail for the criminal trespass. He had a signature bond back on January the 17th of 2026 for that one.
okay,
He's only in there for the battery charges.
okay, thank you. Yes, Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, Your Honor. State's position is that the bond should remain as set. We argued in reference to bond at the last bond hearing. There's nothing that has changed since that particular period of time that would cause a need or necessity for the bond to be changed. This case appears that the victim in the case was found lying on the ground with a laceration to his upper lip, his right hand, and his wrist was deformed. This is a case that may have been, if investigated further, determined that it was an aggravated battery because of the victim's injuries were so significant. He indicated that he started to help Mr. Willie, and he just attacked him with a 2x4 for no reason. The officers did collect a 2x4 there. I think that they probably didn't charge him because there were other witnesses around, but they would not talk about what happened. So we are asking that bond remained as set at this time.
Your Honor, my client tells me that there were, in fact, other witnesses, and he believes that those witnesses will be able to help to exonerate him. He tells me that he was actually attacked by the alleged victim and he was just defending himself. And he has taken that position from day one when I first interviewed him, and he still maintains that position, Your Honor. He's anxious to get out so that he'll be able to marshal the witnesses and give me the opportunity to speak with them so that we can properly prepare for trial. He's not in a position to pay for bond because he doesn't have anyone out there. He isn't even able to call anyone because his phone was taken and he doesn't know anybody's telephone number by heart so that you can call them. So he'll just be stuck in jail unless he gets a signature bond.
What is his housing situation, Ms. McLeod?
My understanding is he gave me a good address, Your Honor, for a place where he lives, or he lived until all of this. I imagine he probably is still able to go back there.
He also had his hand up. Ms. McLeod, I need to know more about his housing situation. If I do reduce the bond, where he's gonna go, who he's gonna be with, that he's not gonna miss court. And he appears to have a question. Could you call the courtroom?
I will, Your Honor.
And speak with him and find out more information for me, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. So Mr. Lovelace, Ms. McLeod's gonna call you and speak with you about your questions and questions that I have.
We'll go to a position number.
And we still, okay, we still have Ms. Chancey on the line, so I'd like to be able to, let her go as soon as possible.
I think we got number 47 up.
Yeah.
Mr. Salazar.
Yeah, I think.
Ms. Tucker, are you with me?
Oh. I don't know what my, currently have a meeting.
Yes, Your Honor. I still need to speak with my client. I actually just asked courtroom 2 if they could take him to courtroom 1. So that we could be.
We'll do it here. Do it here now.
I don't know if she wants to, she wants some privacy to be able to speak with him. So is there a way that we can get that done so that she can maintain her attorney-client confidences?
But it's
Unless you want to go last.
I can give. I mean, I'm not gonna miss court though.
Okay, Ms. Chancey, are you with me?
Yes, Your Honor.
I apologize for, are you able to be with us for a while?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. We'll be with
You're
you.
welcome.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
All right, so who can we take next?
All right, number 46, Mr. Reed.
This is gonna be a negotiated plea, Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, it's a high rider, but I don't know the exact.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Reed. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Say it again for me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. You can place your hand down, sir.
Can I see what I'm trying to say?
Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, Your Honor, as to count 1, 12 months served,
That's
12
why
days credit for time served, balance probated, stay away from all the MARTA premises, a social worker visit, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons while out on bond. That's to count 2, 12 months. Served 12 days, credit for time served, balance probated, $300 fine or 30 hours of community service to run concurrent. Ask that he stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
We do so stipulate for purpose of the plea. He will make payments on the $300 fine, and we're asking that once he completes payments, that he be allowed to go on non-reporting status.
Any issues with housing, Ms. Tucker?
No issues with housing, Your Honor.
Mr. Reed, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 000671B, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and giving false information to law enforcement. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
I am, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
I understand, sir.
Has anyone forced you or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Reed. When you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. All right, 48, Mr. Smith.
All right. Is that what- Yes. No.
No, hold on, no, man.
I'm sorry, tell me one more time.
48, Mr. Smith.
Thank you.
Man,
This is a non-negotiated plea, Ms. Tucker.
Your Honor, after speaking further with my client, it'll be a negotiated plea.
Okay,
12 months.
just one
I'm
moment.
sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm taking a bit longer. Good morning, Mr. Smith. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. You can place your hand down, Mr. Smith. Yes, Ms. Evans.
Yes, it'd be 12 months, serve 30 days, credit for time served, balance, probated, complete 30 hours of community service, stay away from the MARTA's station. As to count 2, credit for time served, I think it says 17 days, but whatever time he served, it will be a time served for that count. No alcohol, drugs, or weapons. We ask that he stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
Tucker,
We do so stipulate for the purpose of the plea. Your Honor, we would request that once he completes the 30 hours of community service, that you allow for probation to terminate or for the balance to go suspended.
okay. Any issues with housing, Ms. Tucker?
No issues with housing.
Mr. Smith, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 000643J, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and fare evasion. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning? You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and not by pleading guilty to them. You're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Smith. When you complete the community service, I'll have the probation terminate. You know that you can't go back to MARTA though, if you have a suspension. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Item 51, Mr. Thomas. Yeah.
Also a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Thomas. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. Place your hand down, sir. Yes, Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, it's 12 months served, 60 days, credit for time served. Balance, probated, 60 hours of community service, stay away from the MARTA. As to count 2, 12 months, probation, credit for time served, 18 days. Balance, probated, stay away from the MARTA locations. I think there's already a ban in place. Stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
We do so stipulate for the purpose of the plea, Your Honor. And we will request that once he completes the community service, that he be allowed to go on non-reporting.
Okay. Mr. Thomas, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 000564A, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and wearing a mask, hood, or device which concealed your identity. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, I'm not, Your Honor.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
I do.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Thomas. When you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Thanks, sir. All right, going back to the 3738, Mr. Lovelace.
And he's got his hand up again, Ms. McLeod.
Mr. Lovelace, you are not to say anything. That's why you have a lawyer.
I don't want
Okay?
my representation.
Okay. All right.
I would like to represent
I
myself.
think Mr. Lovelace apparently wants to represent himself, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, please, please, Your Honor.
Okay, well, you can place your hand down, Mr. Lovelace. Let me just say, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You do have a right to have an attorney present. We have given you the opportunity to have Ms. McLeod. You have been charged in case 26 CR 000664A with 2 counts of battery. And again, sir, I would admonish you that this is not the time that we are going to litigate this matter. And you do have prosecutors on the line that are listening to everything that you have to say. Against the advice of counsel, I believe that you want to address the court. So I'm going to give you that opportunity if you choose to, with all the admonishments that I've already given you. Okay?
Thank you very much.
So what is it that you'd like to tell the court?
I plan on moving back to the other side of town, to Clarkston, Georgia, 751 751 North Indian Creek, apartment 207. And that's in Clarkston, Georgia, way on the other side of town. I have no problem staying away from Mr. Roberts. I was not the aggressor in this case. I have several witnesses to that effect. And I was also lied on. And I also gave a detective evidence to where they could get video evidence of the fight. I didn't hit this man with no stick, and I didn't rob anybody, Your Honor. I've been lied on, and my life was threatened. You know what I'm saying? So that was the whole reason for us even getting into it. Mr. Roberts was not helping me with anything. That's a lie in and of itself. I'm being painted to be some type of monster and a career criminal. Over 80% of my arrests have been for probation, for the same probation, where I wasn't getting dirty urine nor getting having new charges. So I'm being painted in a likeness that's unjust, Your Honor. And I'm just asking for an opportunity to get back on the street so that I can collaborate with my witnesses, get statements from them, get them involved into the case, you know what I'm saying, as well. And not only that, but I had been tormented by this man for months, up until the day when he actually had threatened my life. He told me he was gonna kill me, Your Honor. And this is God is my witness. But I have no problem staying away from this person. I have no ill will in my heart, no ill intent, no none of that, Your Honor. I just want, justice appropriately.
Okay, and as I said, Mr. Lovelace, this is not going to be the time that we're litigating this matter. Another judge gave you a bond, and Ms. McLeod was going to articulate to me why I should change that bond. So that's what I'm here to address this morning. So I understand that you want to plead not guilty to the charges, and that's your right, and you'll be able to litigate this down the road. The only thing that I'm considering this morning is whether or not I should reduce this bond. So that's what she was going to speak to me about, and I understand that you're frustrated, and I understand that you want to get this behind you, but there is a process. So
if I may, I apologize. All due respect, Your Honor. That's why I was giving you the address. I was giving you the new address where I'm going to be living. So there's not a concern about me getting the mail for the court date, nor is there an issue about me like being just in the wind. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. So who are you going to be living with?
My auntie.
Okay, and are you employed at the present time?
I was employed, but then the criminal attempt is why I was arrested for that, and I was incarcerated for probably about a week for that. So I had lost my little job I had, but I'm currently employed with Amazing Furniture. I can give you a number for my employer as well.
Okay, well, I don't have anything here on criminal attempt, and I didn't hear anything in your
I mean, like
history.
criminal trespass, I apologize, criminal trespass.
Okay, right, so I know you do have a criminal trespass charge uh, from January, follow up
I
on
am
these two.
employed part-time with Amazing Furniture, sir. And like I said, I can give you a number for my employee, you know, and I provided an address where I'm gonna be living. Hey, bro.
Okay,
And Your Honor, there was a criminal attempt in 2007, as well as a burglary. So there are other felony convictions that were outside of the 10-year period.
And you're right, but 80% of my charges, 80% of my arrests, 70% of my arrests approximately were just for probation violation. And it was paperwork errors, technicalities, no dirty urine, no new charges, Your Honor. I'm being painted to be a career criminal and some type of monster that I'm not. I don't even get arrested for violence, period. Period.
okay. So now that you've had your opportunity to speak, Mr. Lovelace, would you allow Ms. McLeod to continue to represent you on this matter so that I can hear from her so that she can give me an argument in this regard? I'm just saying that might help you out.
Yes, Your Honor. I don't have any problem with that. I just didn't want it to be inadequate in terms of, you know, like
No, I understand that you're frustrated, Mr. Lovelace, but allow Ms. McLeod to do her job so that she can tell me what she wants to tell me as to why I should reduce your bond and allow you to get out, okay? Will you allow her to do that? Sure. Okay. Ms. McLeod, do you have anything further? With him saying that, I'd appreciate it if you would continue to represent him in this matter.
Yes, Your Honor. He has a good address which he gave to me, and I have it written down here. It's in Clarkston, Georgia, where he will be living once he gets out. Your Honor, I did not hear any violent history in his past based on what pretrial said. And he really is not in a position to pay for bond. And if he's sitting in jail, he won't be able to help me with his case. For example, he won't be able to help me find the witnesses or to see if we can locate this body camera footage, which he's talking about, which shows the fight and so on. So I would ask, Your Honor, that the court give him a signature bond so that he can properly, defend against these charges.
Ms. Lewis, are you with me?
I am, sir.
Can you tell me what the bond on the criminal trespass position 38 is?
There was a signature Javon through the jail.
Who gave him that bond?
Hold on, let me go back. Let's see here, that was given by. One second, my computer's coming up.
Ms. Grace has already told me it was Judge
Okay,
Massey.
yeah, it was Judge Mincy.
All right, so since he hasn't been sent through pretrial, Mr. Lovelace, I'm going to send you through our pretrial. I'm going to, and Ms. McLeod, if you would modify the bond for the court, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
On each charge, it will be a $5,000 signature bond through pretrial level 2. Makes for a total of a $10,000 signature bond through pretrial level 2. No further contact with the alleged victim, who is this Preston Roberts. Stay away from these apartments that are on Bonaventure Avenue. No drugs, alcohol, weapons while out on bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Lovelace, I'm going to let you out, but I'm going to send you through pretrial. Know that you cannot miss any of your pretrial appointments. You cannot have any contact with this alleged victim. You can't go back to that location. If you do, the bond will be revoked. And instead of it being a $1,500 bond, if it's revoked, it's going to be a $10,000 bond. So I'm going to give you the opportunity, but don't make me regret doing that, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Lovelace.
Thank you, sir. All right, going back to one through four, Mr. Alcantara.
Okay. Attorney Parker, I see you on the line. Do you have business before the court this morning?
Good morning, Your Honor. I just had to get the Zoom link because I hadn't gotten it regarding Mr. Marvin Hendricks.
Hendricks.
That's position 24, Judge.
Okay.
We were aware that,
Go ahead, Mr. White.
yeah, we were aware that Mr. Hendricks was represented on his felony case, but not on this case. But
Okay.
they was at
So,
this for 2 weeks, so.
so Mr. Parker, it's my understanding that the public defender at the present time was representing Mr. Hendricks. They filed a waiver in the case, and the case is going to be returned to the division judge.
Right, because I was expecting the case to be bootstrapped to the felony case, and I'm currently handling because there's one in the same incident.
Yes, that's what we are working on, getting that done. I had asked for a 2-week reset.
Okay. So I guess nothing's going to happen today with it now in your courtroom.
No, nothing further on the matter this morning.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure I got on and was made aware.
All right.
All right.
very
Thank you, Your
good.
Honor.
Yes, have a good rest of your day.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, tell me again who we have.
1 through 4, Mr. Alcantara.
Okay. And Ms. McLeod, are you with me?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
You had the opportunity to speak with him?
I did, Your Honor, and he wants to take a plea on the case, the first one involving the battery and a simple battery. On the case involving the traffic violations, he also wants to take a plea, but that will be unnegotiated on that one, Your Honor, because the fines are very high in that case, and he wants us to see whether or not he could get them reduced or change the community service or something.
Okay. And well, he certainly can have them converted to community service. The court would have no problem with that at all. All right, so let me just, good morning, Mr. Alcantara. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to keep it up? Give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can place your hand down, sir. So let's start with position number 1, Ms. Sanders Burks.
Yes, Your Honor. For count 1, we have 12 months probation, serve 30 days, 8 weeks of anger management classes, 40 hours of community service, no further contact, and stay away from Ms. Tanika Austin. Also stay away from 6701 Shannon Parkway, Union City. And for count 2, simple battery, we have 12 months probation, 30 days, served in jail. Count for time served, no further contact, and stay away from Ms. Tanika Austin. Also stay away from the 6701 Shannon Parkway, Union City. And then for the second case, Your Honor.
So let me stop you right there real quick. Is there a reason,
Okay.
I have on mine consecutive to count 1. Is there a reason that the state is asking for consecutive as opposed to concurrent?
I was under the impression it was concurrent.
I have consecutive. I do have consecutive. I do need to look at it, Your Honor. I'm thinking it's based off of his history. Oh, go ahead, Ms. Mary.
I explained to my client that it was concurrent.
Well, it says on the recommendation consecutive, and that was the recommendation that we sent out. It is based upon his history. And I can go back. Our recommendations for this calendar was prepared by other attorneys because we've been in court. So I will go back and look at the history for the case and for that determination. I'm sure that's what it is.
And this is the same victim and the same transaction and occurrence, right?
For the battery and the simple battery, Your Honor?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right,
But
so
it was one incident. That was my understanding.
So they're gonna tell me why they are recommending consecutive, Ms. McLeod, then I'll listen to your argument and I will make a determination if they don't want to make it
Yes, Your
concurrent.
Honor.
Okay. All right, so while Ms. Evans Battles looks into that for me, Ms. Sanders Burks, will you proceed to position number 2?
Yes, Your Honor. For the possession and use of drug-related objects, we have 12 months probation, serve 30 days in jail, $700 fine, and also do an alcohol and drug evaluation. For driving without a valid license, they recommend if he shows that he has a valid license now, we will amend that to no license on person. Do a $100 fine and a DDS course for expired tag and or unregistered vehicle. If he has NOLO, we definitely will not object to doing a NOLO plea, $200 fine. For count 4, we said no pros. Hold on, no, I'm sorry. The tag is the no pros. We're going to no pros that one. For the no insurance, he can plead NOLO and we'll do $200 fine. And then for the count 5, acquiring the license plate, we'll do a $500 fine for that. And we'll have that running concurrent to the case ending in 633Y.
Ms. McLeod?
Yes, Your Honor. I have not heard anything so outrageous about this case, why it has to run consecutive as opposed to concurrent, Your Honor. I know the state said his history, but I did not hear what his history was that made this a particular requirement. So I'm asking the court that it be run concurrent, which is what I told my client it would be.
Yep. I-20.
Okay, and talk to me about the, does he have a license?
Does he have a driver's license now, Your Honor?
Yes.
I believe he said that he did, or he could get it.
Well, they were going to amend to no license on person if he had a valid license.
Yes, Your Honor, I explained that to him.
All right, and the other one is
So do you want to ask him? Can I, as far as far as the license goes, if he doesn't have a valid license, I'll allow him to plead NOLO to the no license as well.
Mr. Alcantara, do you have a valid driver's license?
No, ma'am, but as soon as I'm released, I will be able to go get it.
You can get it, right? Okay.
All right.
I think it would be appropriate for him to plead NOLO, Your Honor.
Okay.
And as to the consecutive for that particular offense, then the state would adjust it and make it concurrent. I've looked at the facts of the case. I've looked at his history. He does have quite a bit of history. There is some violence from like 2011 in his histories. And if I were to have written up the recommendations, it would have been a concurrent recommendation.
Okay, so, we'll have everything run concurrent, Ms. McLeod.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and so I'm gonna accept the state's recommendation, on position one. As far as position two goes, for the possession and use of drug-related objects, 12 months to serve, 30 days, credit for time served. I'm gonna require the ADET, but I'm not gonna require the $700 fine. I'll allow him to plead no-lo to all of these charges. The
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and I don't
Your
have.
Honor, the state does want to just put on the record that we are objecting to NOLO for the requiring the license plate, and the possession of use.
Okay. As far as the driving without a valid license, I don't have a recommendation from the state as far as that charge goes, as what the penalty should be.
For driving without a valid license, stated that if he shows a valid license, we'll amend it to the no license person. Since he can get it, he does have his history of driving without a license, but I will not object to a no-lo today for that.
Okay, but is there a? So time served on that charge? I mean.
I'm okay with doing the time served, Your Honor.
Okay. You have.
And
For the no insurance, there's no objection to a no-lo, but you want a $200 fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
I will have that. And Ms. McLeod, would you like that $200 fine converted to 20 hours of community service?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so 20 hours of community service for the insurance. The registered vehicles and all cost. As far as this acquiring a license plate charge, you'd like that converted to 50 hours of community service as well, Ms. McLeod?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so are we clear what the court sentence will be on position two? Ms. Grace?
Yes.
Okay,
Excuse me, Judge Morrow, I was trying to let Ms. McLeod look at her chat. Y'all was saying that he can get his license, if he gets his license valid. After he take this plea, his license gonna be suspended automatically for the no insurance in number 5. Just letting y'all know.
I thought if he pled no-lo, then it would be suspended. Well, that has changed.
what would you like the court to do? I was under the same impression as you, Ms. McLeod, but I'm not advising your client.
Well, it's suspended right now, apparently.
Okay, so do you need to talk with him again as far as this?
I
plea
do,
goes?
Your Honor. Yes.
So, and are you clear on what the court's sentence would be if he chooses to move forward?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so would you make Mr. Alcantara available for Ms. McLeod again, please?
In the meantime, let's go to number 12, Mr. Given.
already on the way. No, I'm never.
Yes, and where are we with Mr. Gibbons, Mr. White?
Judge, Mr. Gibbons this is a non-negotiated plea. Mr. Gibbons works out of state, in Los Angeles and is asking for time served without the probation.
Okay. I'm not going to treat Mr. Gibbons any differently than I would treat any other defendant who was accused of these charges. So this appears to be a standard sentence for this charge. So if he wants to move forward with the state's recommendation, I'm happy to move forward, but that will be the court's sentence.
Right, Judge, give me 1 second, please.
Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Alcatraz is ready to take his plea when the court is ready for him.
Okay. We'll be back to him in just a moment.
Everybody else. For probation. Okay, well. Are you?
Okay, so we are back with positions 1 and 2, Mr. Alcantara. All right.
Yes,
so-
Your Honor.
Okay, so if there's nothing further, Mr. Alcantara, it's my understanding that in case 23 CR 005633Y, you wish to plead guilty to battery and simple battery. And in case 23 CR 008289Y, you wish to plead NOLO to possession and use of drug-related objects, driving without a valid license, no insurance, and acquiring a license plate for the purpose of concealing the identification of the motor vehicle. Is that correct?
Do you want to ask?
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
Oh, Your Honor.
Ask you a question.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty and NOLO to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty and NOLO?
Oh, Your Honor.
I'll accept your pleas, Mr. Alcantara, for the battery and the simple battery. I will accept the negotiated plea. The terms were changed upon negotiations to make this concurrent as opposed to consecutive. And when you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. In position number 2, I will accept the NOLO pleas for the possession and use of drug-related objects. It will be 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time served, and an alcohol drug evaluation and any treatment that's necessary. For the driving without a valid license, will be time served. For the insurance, NOLO will be a 220 hours of community service. And for the license plate will be 50 hours of community service, making a total of 70 hours of community service. When you complete the terms of the probation on that case, I will have it terminate. Okay, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. And that concludes my business before the court today. May I be excused?
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Cloud. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Have a good
Thank
rest
you.
of your day.
You too.
What was the question?
All right, going back to 22, Mr. Gibbons.
Your Honor, would you consider additional time and no probation for Mr. Gibbons?
How much time has he served?
16 days at this point, Judge, my number.
Okay, and what's the request as far as how much additional time?
Judge, do a 30-day, or 60-day sentence, that would give him another 2 weeks in jail.
Ms. Sanders Burks, can you tell me, the facts of this matter? What happened?
Yes, Your Honor, one moment. So it looks like on February the 22nd of this year, officers were dispatched to the MARTA station for an unknown disorderly male refusing to turn down loud music on the southbound MARTA train after instructed to do so by the rail operator. Upon arrival, units met with the disorderly man, later identified as Mr. Givens, who still refused to turn down the music after officers instructed him to turn it down several times and exit the train station. Givens subsequently exited the train while yelling and cussing at the officers after given a chance to board a new train due to Givens continuously using profanity and being aggressive towards the officers. Givens was then instructed to leave the station and was given a criminal trespass.
Thank you. Ms. Washington, may I get the history, please?
Yes, Your Honor. There are 61 arrest cycles with multi-state interaction in Georgia and in Texas, as well as California. There are 3 separate 2019 misdemeanor convictions for criminal trespass in DeKalb, 4 separate 2018 misdemeanor convictions for criminal trespass in DeKalb, a 2025 misdemeanor conviction for deadly conduct, which was reduced from aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in Texas. Also, there was a 2025 misdemeanor conviction for assault out of Texas. The most recent arrest was November of last year for battery in California. That case appears to be open. There was a 2024 felony conviction for theft by receiving stolen property out of California, a 2023 felony conviction for vandalism, also out of California, 2023 misdemeanor conviction for burglary, and 2022 misdemeanor conviction for battery, and so forth. There are additional FTAs, one from 2020 and one from 2018, and nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, so something's going on with Mr. Givens. Mr. White, is he residentially challenged?
And I'm planning on having her talk to him anyway.
Say it again, Mr. White. I'm sorry,
I was planning on having our social worker speak with him.
Well, Your Honor, I just wanted to say most of my cases was found, they were bogus.
Okay.
And there were only 8 criminal trespasses in DeKalb County.
All right.
And nobody never pressed charges. The police officer told me.
Mr. White,
I
need to know how to best help him so that, and I think I'm gonna need a social worker to visit with him. If I'm gonna require extra time, he's gonna be here until next week anyway. So if I could hear from Kasha, if you're with us, if you would speak with him and.
She's actually here, Judge.
Yeah, oh, okay, I just saw her on the line. And give me maybe some recommendations of how we can best help him.
All right,
Okay?
Judge.
All right, so, and I'll be willing to consider what you want me to consider, Mr. White. But I just need a bit more information on Mr. Givens. So I'll see you next Tuesday, Mr. Givens.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. It's a lot of work.
Number 52 and 53, Mr. Washington.
And yes, Ms. Tucker, what are we doing with Mr. Washington today?
So I received email from the state. They're offering to no cross this position.
Okay, so 52 and 53, the cases will be null crossed. Right, you have I signed them? Oh, I've already signed them? Okay, and apparently I've already signed the null process, so your cases have been dismissed, Mr. Washington.
Right, I have a good day. Big thing. All right, number 56, Mr. White.
And this will be a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Yes, good morning, Mr. White. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Who's presenting for the state?
Yes, Your Honor. What case is it?
Position 56, Mr. White.
Yes, that is, recommendation is 12 months served, 90 days, credit for time served, balance probated, complete the FVIP, ADET, 80 hours of community service, no further contact with Cecil Thompson, stay away from 4105 Eliza Drive, Lithonia, no weapons, firearms. Stipulate to a factual basis for the plea, identity, and venue. Thank you.
Tucker?
We do so stipulate for the purpose of the plea, Your Honor. We will request that once Mr. White completes all the terms of probation, that it be allowed to go non-reporting.
Okay. Mr. White, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 006313G, you wish to plead guilty to simple battery family violence. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. When you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, give me that breakout room now, for us. Interpreter, Ms. Tucker.
Okay.
Where's the other room?
Take it.
I think, so, are you gonna remove the other inmates there?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
all
okay,
right,
so in breakout room too. Okay,
Yes.
I wasn't certain.
all right, so court will be in recess until they return.
Where are you living? Why are you living?
Right, they're back. Yes, are we ready to proceed? Ms. Tucker, what are we doing with Mr.
It'll be a negotiated plea, Your Honor.
Okay,
Será un convenio declaratorio, su señoría.
Ms. Chancey, if you'll raise your right hand for me, do you swear or affirm that you will translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English to the best of your ability?
I do, sir.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Salazar Lozano. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar.
Buenos días, señor Lazo Lozano. Soy el juez Eric Morrow. Estamos en la audiencia de causas estatales de todo tipo.
Will you raise your right hand for me, please?
¿Puede levantar su mano derecha, señor, por favor?
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura o afirma que la declaración que dará ante este tribunal será la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Speak up.
¿Lo jura?
Sí, lo juro.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. You can place your hand down.
Puede bajar su mano, señor.
Ms. Evans Battle,
Yes, Your Honor. Recommendation is 12 months, served 10 days, credit for time served, balance probated, complete. Pay a fine in the amount of $750. Stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
One moment, please. Sí, su señoría, la sentencia es de 12 meses para servir 10 días, con crédito por el tiempo servido y lo que reste de la sentencia para cumplirse bajo libertad probatoria. Pagar una multa de $750 hay un acuerdo de identidad, jurisdicción y fundamento de hecho para la declaración.
Tucker,
That's all, Your Honor. Thank you.
Eso es todo, su señoría. Gracias.
We do so stipulate for the purpose of the plea. And Your Honor, my apologies. There was one portion that we did want to be changed, the 12 months to serve 10 days. We would like to request of the court that it be changed to 11 months and 29 days, serve 10 days.
Señor, su señoría, sí quería hacer, algo debe ser cambiado. Los 12 meses se ha solicitado que se puede cambiar la sentencia a 11 meses y 29 días para servir 10 días.
has he been in for 10 days on this one charge only?
¿Ha estado 10 días encarcelado por este cargo solamente?
Sí.
Yes.
Today, I believe is his 14th day. He does also have a hold.
Hoy es el día 14º que está encarcelado y también existe una detención en su caso.
A hold out of where?
¿De dónde es la detención?
And showing out of Texas.
Es del estado de Texas.
This
Judge,
is inadmissibility. Say it again, Mr. White.
He denies ever being in Texas, just, for what it's worth.
Okay.
Él niega haber estado alguna vez en Texas.
So, Ms. Tucker, given that he's been in 14 days on this charge, even with the hold, I'm going to have the balance suspended.
Señora Tucker, por favor, dado a que él ya ha estado 14 días encarcelado en este cargo, aún con la detención, voy a suspenderle el resto de la sentencia.
and not require the fine.
Y no voy a pedirle que pague una multa.
Does that change your request as far as the 11 months and 29 days? or
¿Eso
not?
cambia su solicitud de que la sentencia se cambie a 11 meses y 29 días?
It, it doesn't, Judge.
No.
It's an immigration issue, it's a technicality, 12 months, it makes it easier to deport or harder to get a green card, anything under 12 months.
Okay,
No, su
All right.
señoría, es una cuestión inmigratoria. Hace las cosas más fáciles para ya sea deportar, dar una tarjeta de residencia, todo lo que cargo o sentencia menor de 12 meses.
We're not opposed to the 11 months, Judge.
Okay.
No nos
so-
oponemos a la sentencia de 11 meses.
All right, so we'll make it 11 months, 29 days, credit for the time served, balance suspended.
Le damos entonces 11 meses con 29 días de sentencia, crédito por el tiempo servido y las fianzas y el resto de la libertad probatoria se suspende.
So if nothing further, Mr. Salazar Lozano, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 0000683Y, you wish to plead guilty to driving without a valid license. Is that right?
One moment, please, Your Honor.
Okay.
Señor Salazar, entonces yo entiendo que en su caso del 25 CR 0683Y, usted quiere tomar una declaración de culpabilidad por manejar sin una licencia válida, ¿es cierto? Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
¿Está usted bajo los efectos del alcohol o drogas esta mañana?
No.
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Usted ha sido representado por su abogada. ¿Está usted satisfecho con los servicios de ella?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Usted entiende que tiene el derecho de de llevar este caso a juicio, pero al tomar esta declaración de culpabilidad, usted va a renunciar a no usar ese derecho, ¿entiende?
Have to answer verbally.
¿Entiende?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
¿Hay alguien que lo haya forzado o coaccionado para hacerlo de tomar una declaración de culpable?
No.
No.
I'll accept your plea with the sentence as previously articulated by the court. Good luck to you, sir.
Yo le acepto su declaración de culpabilidad, ordenando una sentencia como ha sido articulada anteriormente por este juez.
And Ms. Chancey, can you,
Buena suerte. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, can you just tell him that there's no probation and no fine? I've tried to tell, just make sure he understands that.
Por favor, explíquele que no tiene que cumplir libertad probatoria ni tampoco tiene que pagar ninguna fianza.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank
Thank
You're
you.
welcome, sir.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Chancey. We appreciate you sticking around for us this morning. You enjoy the
You're
rest of your
very
day.
welcome, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, I believe that completes the 9 o'clock calendar. And Ms. Grace will go over it as soon as
Well, as it,
all ready.
Texas looks like.
Position number 1 and 2.
I don't know. It's not our case, so we don't have.
Pleas. Position 3 and 4, non-pros. Position 5 was a plea. Position 6, reset jail jury. Position 7, reset further notice. Along with position 8, position 9 was a plea.
Yes.
Position 10, non-pros. Position 11 was a plea. Position 12, non-pros. Position 13 was a plea.
Sorry.
Position 14, non-pros. Position 15 was a plea. Position 16 was a plea. Position 17 and 18 reset further notice. Position 19 was a plea. Position 20 reset further notice. Position 21 was a plea. Position 22 reset 2/24/26 SAP. Position 23 reset jail jury. Position 24 reset March the 3rd SAP. Position 25 non-pros. Position 26 non-pros. Position 27 reset jail jury. Position 28 reset 39 SAP along with position 29, 30 and 31. Reset March the 9th SAP. Position 32 and 33 reset further notice along with position 34. Position 35 reset 2/24 SAP. Position 36 reset jail jury. Position 37 reset further notice with an amended bond. Position 38 reset further notice. Position 39 was a plea. Position 40 was non-pros. Position 41 reset jail jury. Position 42 was a plea. Position 43 was a non-pros. Position 44 was a non-pros. Position 45 reset jail jury. Position 46 was a plea. Position 47 was a plea. Position 48 was a plea. Position 49 and 50 reset jail jury. Position 51 was a plea. Position 52 and 53 was non-pros. Position 54 was a plea. Position 55 reset jail jury. And position 56 was a plea. Any questions, concerns?
Yes, position 35, you said reset. I've got that it was actually transferred. Is that correct, Ms. Silva?
Yes. I just
Trans-
got the transfer order.
Mm,
Position
It's actually transferred.
Yes. We just got the order.
All right, just want to make sure.
Yes, thank you.
Anything else? If not, thank you all. Have a good rest of the week. I'll see you all, next
I'm coming.
Tuesday.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, y'all take care.
That's all of it.